Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel and my kitchen. Today, we're going to make a delicious dessert with pudding and kadaif. I'm melting about 125 grams of butter in my pot. You can also use margarine here if you like. We want it to melt nicely in the butter. Here is the bottom. I'm taking it from the bottom. And I'll cover it for about 1-2 minutes until its fragrance comes out. I've sautéed it for about a minute. I'm turning off the stove. And now I'm adding the milk. 1 liter of milk. After adding some of it, I'm whisking it thoroughly. Then I'll add the rest. There, that's it. All right, I've turned the stove back on. Look, it's starting to open up nicely. If you add the milk at that warm temperature, it will clump up even more. And I've added the milk. The rest of it, all of it. See, I'm not stopping the stirring. Let's quickly add a cup of sugar. And while constantly stirring, until it gets bubbly, stirring, until it starts to boil. Let's stir. Look, my pudding has started to bubble. While still stirring constantly, I'll keep it on the stove for about a minute. And then I'll take it off the stove. I'm also adding a packet of vanilla. Right now. Okay, my pudding. I'm taking it off the heat. And I'll set it aside to cool down. Just for a bit. Now I'm putting a suitable pan back on the stove. I'll add about 1 tablespoon of butter or margarine. Let's melt it. Now about 200 grams of kadaif. You can find this at the market. Roasted kadaif. But I'm going to toast it a bit more. It turns out so much better. It makes our dessert extra crispy. Just 1-2 minutes of toasting will be enough. Our kadaif is nicely toasted. Now about a tablespoon of sugar and half a minute, about 30 seconds more toasting, and then off the heat. Meanwhile, our pudding has cooled down nicely. I'm going to add 1 packet of whipped cream powder to it. And with my mixer, I'll whip it up beautifully. Yes, look at the consistency. It's become so good. Now I'll get my baking dish. See, like this, in a square baking dish that every home has. I'll take the first layer of kadaif and spread it out. I'll spread it out nicely, just like this. After preparing it, I'll now pour my pudding over the kadaif. And I'll spread it out nicely. With the remaining kadaif, I'll cover my pudding Completely. On top, I'm adding my walnuts, which I've roughly chopped. I'm adding them now. You could add the walnuts to the kadaif. While toasting it,